Hey y'all, excuse my voice. I am a little sick. But this morning, I just want to talk about a little bit of, what is, what's going on. Yesterday I made a video, and I actually didn't post it because half of it was cut off. So I'm going to try to do it again today. But basically what my video was about yesterday was what's going on in the States, with the voting, with everything. And I'm not a big Trump fan, and I'm not a big Hillary fan. But at the same time, it's like we need a president. I try to follow, but not a whole lot, just because I see something I don't like, I get upset. But besides the point, a little stuff that I did want to kind of touch base on is, everything that's going on. It's like we're traveled back in time, back into, the 60s and 50s, when they had all the bad things that were going on, when racism was very much 100% full force, and a lot of people may not agree, and that's okay, and that's your opinion, and you're entitled to that. Sorry, I'm driving, so I'm trying to watch the road as I'm talking here. Racism is very much alive right now, and it sucks. It really, really sucks, because there's a lot of people, predominantly, white people, who feel that America belongs to them. And to be honest, it doesn't. It actually belongs to the natives. The Indians that were here, the indigenous people that were here before Europeans came over. And it's really sad that everybody's so about let's make America great, like it was, and make this, that. America was never great. America was stolen from the indigenous people. Our country is built on lies and murders and all that craziness. And it's still going on. And, they don't talk about all that stuff. They don't talk about what the future was like, or the past, I'm sorry. They don't talk about what the past was like. They don't want everybody to know what really happened and how America came to be. But, if you're smart and you educate yourself by reading and keeping up with your history, you'll know. I hate the fact that people say, African Americans need to go back to where they came from if they don't like being here. Well, they didn't ask to come here. Your ancestors brought them here forcefully. So that's not, and most of these young men and women have never been to Africa. So how can you tell them to go back to somewhere where they don't have no clue where it's at, or where they belong? They belong here. They have every right, just as everybody else that was born here. It's a big topic. It's a big discussion, and we can go on and talk about certain things and put it all out there. But that's the reality. The fact that everything going on and people are trying to cover up, and the truth is going to come out. No matter what, the truth always comes out. History repeats itself. So everything that's going on right now in the world is exactly what went on years ago, before any of us were born. And that's where it's at, All right. And also, the whole thing about, they're going to, people are going to have Mexican people go back to where they came from. Before any of the borders were and all that, Mexico was part of America, until all the wars and whatnot happened. So it's like, how are you going to tell somebody, go back to Mexico? I wasn't born in Mexico. I was born in California. I'm an American citizen. So, that's really like, okay. There's just so much hatred right now in this world. And it really sucks. Excuse me. It sucks for our children, our children's children. We need to do better, as a people. We're all Americans. We're all one people. And no matter what the outcome is, we all need to do better. I don't care if you're, 20 years old or 80 years old. We just need to come together and start treating each other like humans, like people, not like animals. We're not animals. We weren't born in barns or in the woods or wherever. You know what I'm saying? We do have common sense, and we do have at least some decency. So we need to start really treating people that way, because it's what you give. If you want somebody to respect you, you got to respect them, regardless of who they are or where they come from. You got to give respect in order to get respect. And you got to, like, you have to be you have to be compassionate, and you have to show compassion, because if you lack compassion, nobody's going to want to treat you right. And that's what a lot of people lack. A lot of people lack compassion. And I'm not saying, be a softie and and all that, and let people walk all over you. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying, like, think about where you were before you got to where you're at. We all had to start from the ground up. A lot of us had to climb over rocks and mountains to get where we are, and a lot of us didn't. A lot of us, it was easy for them. So I'm just saying that we all come from some type of background, some good, some bad. Some are less fortunate, some have it all. But at the end of the day, what are you going to do with all your material stuff? Are you going to be able to take it with you when you die? Nope. What's going to happen to it? It's just going to sit there. Your family's going to fight over it, the greedy people, and you're not going to get anything out of it. So why be a certain way? I'm just saying. I'm probably rambling. There's just so much I want to talk about, and there's not a whole lot of time because of my schedule. I do work about 6 days a week, and I work from morning till about the evening time. So, I gotta try to get these videos in and whatnot. But all I'm saying, people, is love each other, respect each other, take care of each other, help each other out, help your fellow person, regardless. If you see somebody struggling, give them a hand. You see somebody broke down on the side of the road, help them. Do it just because not because you feel guilty or anything, because it's the right thing to do. Always do what's right, regardless of anything. If that's just the way it should be. That's what needs to be. That's what needs to come back, is people being respectful towards each other, and people trying to help each other out, and stop trying to take advantage of one another and take what they can get out of life. And because that's not the way it is. It's not the way it's supposed to be. Love it, like it, hate it. It is what it is. So if you like my video, great. Like it, comment, share, please. I just want to get it out there, and I'm not trying to start anything. I just want people to see things in a different perspective, and that's all I really care about. I don't care about anything else, but just trying to get myself out there and let people know that life is not what you think it's going to be, or you want it, what it looks like now. You can make life better. But that's another video. So when the time comes, we'll get on that too. But check out, I got other videos coming today. I think I'll have another video later on this evening. Check out my YouTube, Maricela Alexander. I did get a couple subscribes, a couple views, and somebody had left some comments about some questions. So I'm going to try to get to those questions. If you guys have questions or a topic you guys want to talk about or anything, hit me up. I'm not taking messages right now on my like page. So just post something, anything. It doesn't matter. Whatever's on your mind, whatever you need, something, an understanding or something. If you just need somebody to advice, hey, I'm not the best person to give advice because sometimes I don't take my own advice, but I think that's who we are as humans. We kind of don't tend to listen to ourselves, but we expect everybody else to. So, excuse me. So yeah, go ahead and do that. All right. Love you guys. Have a great day. I know some of you guys are getting ready for bed, so good night. I'm out.